Make sure I hit it. Hey guys, how are y'all doing this evening? Hope your day was fantastic. I'll wait for a few. Let me see. Hey Joshua. What do you do today, Joshua? Been chilling out today? Don't forget the thumbs up, Joshua. Okay. I'm relaxing too now. Okay, very good, very good. Nice. Yep. Hi, it's Nico's life. I thought you was getting off. Didn't you say you was tired? Nico, if you just want to come by and say hi, because you just got off your live, didn't you? So I know you're always here for me. So whenever you want to, yeah, I know you did. Whenever you want to pop out, just go ahead and pop out because I know how it is to be on yours and then coming over to support somebody else. Just give me a beautiful thumbs up and I'm happy with that. That's my niece. Hey, niece. Yep. Let me show you off a little bit. That's right. That's my niece. So whenever you want to pop off, Nicole, just do that because like I said, I know how it is to be on and then getting on somebody else's is tiresome. Yep. Let me put you up here, Joshua. That's my nephew. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna be up here long. I'm just gonna go ahead and just talk and so I can do what I need to do and get on off of here. So today we're gonna talk about dating over 50. Relationships are tricky at any age, but dating over 50 is different. We all understand life is short, and I don't think anybody should be by themselves unless they really want to be by themselves. But most women have a strong desire for intimacy, love, and companionship, because we by nature, that's who we are, and that's just who we are. We are caring and nurturing. We're caring and nurturing people by nature from a child. Because if you remember when you used to play with your dog and stuff like that, you would feed it, you change it, you talk to it, you hug it, you treat it just like it was your child. So we always had that motherly instinct and that nurturing instinct in us, you know, really like from birth. Because we just grow up into it like naturally. Um, and taught, because we look at our parents and stuff like that. So we imitate what we see and we grow up to be caring, loving people. So let's talk about dating over 50. At this age, your kids are, they're doing their thing. They're grown or out of the house or out of the way. You're either retired or about to retire. You're just sitting around the house doing little things, probably, get a little bored or something like that there. Especially now with limited places to go sometimes. You just want a conversation with the opposite sex. And some women are looking for that life partner. It's all what you want when you get older, and nobody wants a knucklehead at this age, to tell you the God honest truth. But there's plenty of what they say, old fools out there too. So my question is, what do you think in a relationship now that you're older and wiser? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Dating over 50. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about how would you invite a man out on a date? I'm going to just be asking questions. Would you invite a man out on a date? Because most of the time, women are a little more aggressive to make the first move, or, should I say, to take the lead in things. So personally, I think it's okay to ask a guy on a date. I'm not really that old-fashioned like that, where I have to wait for a guy to ask me. But sometimes if I'm inquisitive on how a person is or something like that, I'll ask them, you want to go hang out or something like that there? Go get something to eat, something like that there. And most of the time, it may be my suggestion, and I say we can go Dutch. He paid for his, I pay for mine, but mostly they wind up paying for mine anyway. So that's what a real man does. If you're out on a date and he starts playing with his phone, what comes to your mind? When you're out on a date and he starts playing with his phone, what comes to your mind? Well, what comes to my mind is you're uninterested, or you're out with a person, but you're still dealing with somebody on the side or something like that there. So you probably checking the little texts to see if somebody texting you or something like that, but I find it to be rude. Either way, I find it to be rude. So if you're just a man that plays with their phone, it makes my antennas go up. And to me, it's a turn off. That's just for me. What do you think? Do you think there should be a limit in talking about your past? Do you think there should be a limit in talking about your past? Well, I think so, yes. For the simple fact, you don't want to give out too much information about your past, because people tend to take that and hold it towards your future. So it's not good to talk too much. Little light things or nonchalant things is fine, but don't give too many details about your past. Because first of all, you don't even know him like that to be talking that much to him or her. So I say be limited when talking about it. Don't give them nothing too deep, or too dark. So it might be too much, and sometimes talking about the past too much may push a person away if you're interested. As we get older, our body changes, right? Is there something about a guy getting older physically that you wouldn't like? I'll read that again. As we get older, our body changes. If there's something about a guy getting older physically that you wouldn't like, well, here I go again. Yes, I don't like a guy trying to be still Mac Daddy, being an older guy and you still trying to think you young and bebop. I don't like that. I don't like a older guy that's sagging his pants like these young people out here. I don't like too much jewelry, looking like Mr. T. Sometimes guys they got the gold teepuses, they got the gold watch, gold bracelets, and the gold chain. I can't take all that. One piece is good enough for me. I don't like too much jewelry on a man, or still trying to act young, knowing he old now, act your age, and just the way he dressed. I don't like a guy that trying to dress in you 50, 60, and you trying to wear the style of the young people. I think age appropriate is okay because a woman can always wear a short skirt and be sexy, no matter what age she is. Any skirt that's over her knees, she's sexy, and that's just it. That's the way I feel, and that's the way I roll. So let's see why I find dating so hard in your 50s, or why you find dating so hard if you're 50 plus, I should say. 50s or 50 plus. Honestly, if the first 3 minutes of conversation sound like game, it's over for me right there. I don't have time for nonsense. That's why I find it hard. I find guys like to, you could pretty much tell where it's going in a matter of 3 minutes. If I sit down with a person and I think it's a gift from God, and I think it's a gift that I always had because I always been that way, where I can tell about a person before the conversation is even ended. Some people used to say, call it judgmental, but I always wind up being right about something about that person every time. It never failed. And now that I'm spiritual, that's what it is. It's just a gift from God that I didn't know the manifestation of it as far as me having it and what it was. But now that I'm older and spiritual, I know it's a gift from God, you know, of discernment about a person. So I don't have that. I don't have time for that. I find a lot of guys don't want to commit. They don't mind relations, but they don't want a relationship, and it's a turn off. You know, you can't. A lot of, especially some older men, they want to get right to the nitty gritty about this, want to have fun, and I'm not like that. It's more to it than unless you just in for it for the fun. To each his own, I say on that. But personally, it's for me, it's a turn off. If somebody want relations and not a relationship, I'm looking for the long haul. That's why I'm looking for the long haul, not the short term. So, um, we could talk about some of the do's and don'ts of dating over 50. The do's and don'ts. And one is be honest about who you are and what you enjoy. You know, I'm too mature to bother with trying to impress no man, number one. What you see is what you get. That's just it. If you like a full figured woman with this, that, and the other, I am not the one, so we don't even have to go there with that. You know, what you see is what you get. And physically, anyway. It may be some changes, you know, maybe my hair this here way. Little small changes is fine. But a bodily appearance, uh-uh. I am who I am, and this is me. That's it. Um, I wanna attract someone that's going the same pace, same pace with me, kind of like a laid back type of person. We could have conversations and not debate because I can't. A lot of these older guys, I don't know, maybe they get a little cranky. I don't know, but a lot of them, you could talk with them, and next thing you know, you in a debate about a roll of toilet paper or something like that. I don't like. I like to sit and talk. I don't like for things to turn into an argument or a debate over small things, and that's in a relationship. Um, or just meeting somebody, and sometimes when people talk, you could like hear where the conversation is going. You be like, "Oh no, you're not the one. I won't be going through that with you." Mm-mm. So that's a turn off for me also. Um, Honesty and trust. That's what I'm looking for. Honesty and trust, and a good conversation piece. Because you still got silly old men out there that still run their mouth like a woman. So I don't like a man that talks too much about. If you come to me and you talking about your past, about the past women, and they did this and they did that and they did this and they did that, that means if we ever was to break up, you'd be saying the same things about me. So I don't like a man like that. I don't like no womanish man. So let's move this out the way. Okay, I'll be up here for about a half an hour, guys. Okay. Two, focus on companionship. These are like do's and don'ts. Focusing on companionship, and that's what I'm looking for: a friend, a companion, someone to hang out with. And if it leads to something else, we'll take it day by day, step by step. That's the way I feel about that. Leave your past, leave your past behind. Don't compare every person to your ex, or start on a date and and like I said, um, talking about everything your ex did, and they did this and they did that. What do you do? Because that's why they're your ex. Something that is not just one sided. Sometimes it's on. Most times it's on both parts. But most men, they're blaming on a woman. She did this and she did that. And then if you happen to hear anything from the woman, I'm quite sure she got a whole different story. Because I got a few different stories on my exes. Because for me, it seems like and sometimes too, when they talk about their ex, it seems to me like they didn't let go. Some men, they want that person back because they've been hurt by that person. So the person could have broke up with them for whatever reason, and they just talk about them all the time because deep down in their heart, they probably want them back. And to me, that's a turnoff. Go over there and find her. Go get her back. Tell her that you love her. Make amends. Do something. Just don't waste my time. Okay? Don't involve your families before you're ready. And I agree with that. Yeah, so pop firecrackers at this time and get with that. Some women think introducing your new date to your children, siblings, or other family members is one way to know what the people closest to you think about your new relationship. When you think, that should happen? I'll read that again because they're acting a fool outside. Some women think introducing their new date to their children, siblings, or other family members is one way to know what people think with your family members and stuff like that. Think about your new relationship. I never did that before. I'm because it's what I see in a person, not my family members. Sometimes they may see different things down the road, but I wouldn't bring the person there for they could check them out and all this and all that. Because if I have to bring you to my family members for them to check you out, then I'm really missing something in my own self. So I know later down the road they probably say, "Oh, I seen this in him and I seen that in him," which that's fine later on down the road. But I think it's a time limit for that. not straight off taking somebody to meet your family and stuff like that. For me, that's a no. It'd be a while before anybody meets my family or my daughter. I don't play that. Um, so I think you should take your time and have fun, just getting to know each other first. You know, if things progress naturally and it works out, you'll meet each other's family soon enough. Because I'm not running over there to meet nobody's mama, sister, brother, cousin. Nope. I'm going to sit back and chill because we may not even get that far. you know. So, mm-mm. All right, don't lose yourself in a new relationship, which a lot of women do. You should maintain your own identity outside of the people you're dating. I think you should focus on what makes you unique, interesting, and fun. You should plan time for yourself and make sure you have some free time to spend with um, family and friends outside of your dating life. Because some people, they tend to put their all into new relationships, so they cut off their friends and family, this, that, and other, just be with this person, hanging out with this person, this, that, and the other. So and so, I haven't seen you in a while. You're with your man, then you think your friend is jealous, but that's not the case. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. You have to balance things out. You know, you have to be balanced in it. So, you know, for anybody just coming on, make sure you thumbs up. And I'm just talking about dating over 50. Um, let's see. I was saying don't do something. Pretty much, like, I don't know what people feel about dating sites. I'm not one for dating sites, because it's like anybody can be whoever they want to be behind a text or a picture, you know. Maybe if it was virtual to see a person or something like that, and even with that, I don't know. I'm kind of funny about that. Yeah, I'm real kind of funny about that. There, I think I'd rather meet a person in person, walking down the street, in a supermarket. And that's another thing. What's a great place to meet people? It's not always in the church either, because some of them be crazy. Welcome to my chat, guys. Just thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I'm talking about dating over 50. And I'm just about finished, so you may have to rewind. But I guess if you in the bushes, whack all the bushwhackers, whack down them bushes for y'all to see. And don't forget to thumbs up and take off and I hope you took your shoes off at the door. I'm still out here supporting people. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. hmm Do you play New York Lottery? No, I don't play lottery. Gabriel, I don't play lottery. Only time I would play lottery if I had a dream. If I have a dream, then I'll play it for 3 days. Even though my sister say play it for 7, I play it for 3 days, and then if it don't come out, I let it go. Hello, I have a question. Can I ask you, please? Stepping right. Basically, my sister is dating my best friend, but he's trans man. Should I tell her, or should I wait until he finds out he's not packing? Wait, hold on, this is Stephen Ray. Basically, my sister is dating my best friend, but he's a trans man. Should I tell her or should I wait until he finds out he's not packing? First of all, it's a trans man unless he cut it off. And if he's a trans man, I don't see how your sister can't tell that he's a trans man, because they have a lot of female tendencies. You know, the walk, the talk, the actions. So then I don't see how your sister can't see, even if he's, you know, um, a little rough around the edges or something like that. I don't know how they can miss that. But if he's your best friend and that's your sister, you should have had a talk with your sister and let her know ahead of time. Hi, Fair Shake. I'm going to lay down. See you tomorrow, Debbie. One love. One love to you too. Look in your eyes. It's all good. Look in my eyes. Thank you anyway. But yeah, I was just up here talking about dating over 50, and I don't think that I don't I don't like I said, I don't like the dating sites. I don't think I would want to go on a dating site because I like to be face to face, you know, with a person, a live person in front of me, not a computer or something like that. So I prefer to go face to face with it. That's how I like to do. But yeah, I have a few more minutes because I'm just going to be up here for 3 more minutes and then I'm out. But if you guys have any questions about dating over 50, let me know. But yeah. Fair shake. Oh, what you laughing at, Fair shake? Because I said date looking. You said look in his eyes. Look in his eyes. Look in his eyes for. I don't want to look in nobody's eyes. I mean, you do look at. They say the window to somebody's heart is through the eyes. I don't know about all that. Mm-hmm. I say out of the heart the mouth speaks. That's where I'm coming from. Out of the heart the mouth speaks. So yeah. But I'm glad you guys popped on here. Let me put up Fair Shake. Look, he's talking about looking to his eyes. Might be something in them eyes. If you like eyes, ain't nothing wrong with that, Fair Shake. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, who else I didn't put up here? Put Stefan's thing up here. Yeah, basically my sister's. Yeah. So, like I said, if that's your best friend, you should have a talk with your best friend, and you should have a talk with your sister. Everybody should sit around the round table and have a discussion. Then it'd be up to your sister if she want to date a trans man or not. So that's how that go. And yeah. So I'm gonna just chill out on these last few minutes with you guys. And see what's going on. Let me see. I have to start bringing people on my panel too. And just to have some little discussions. And like I said, if y'all want to talk about anything, just drop it down in the comments. Whatever topic y'all want to talk about, we can do that. Also, it's not that I always say it don't always have to be me doing the talking all the time. So sometimes you guys can just come on and just say whatever you want to say and just add your comments and say what you want to say. But anyway, 5 more minutes, guys, and I'm out of here. I just wanted to come on for a little bit, talk to y'all for a little bit, just to see how y'all doing. But we are family. I got all my sisters, brothers, and me. So I want to say good night to you guys. I enjoy your company as usual. I might pick this back up because I think it's a pretty good topic. I might just, do a do-over tomorrow and probably give or take some stuff in it about dating over 50. So this is your girl, Deborah Catcher by Faith, saying good night, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. I love you guys. Good night.